Hello guys, how are you all doing? So today I want to talk a little bit about a good way to find out if a player is sort of good for trading or not, if there's room for profit. And of course, like everything that I try to do here, this is not the only way to do it, it's just a good way to do it. So first let's start with a bad example, which is Messi. And you want to look at here the graph in the website. If you don't know the website, it will be in the description, the FU12 database. So basically there's three lines here. The green one is the minimum, the blue is the average, and the red is the maximum. So what you want from players is players which in the green line is far away from the blue line. As you can see here, it is very close, and this since it's like a very zoomed out version, what you'll see here is pretty much the cheapest buy of that day from the average of that day. So you want to sort of to have a better idea, click on one of these days so that you'll see it's by hour. So if you load it up here, you can see it's pretty much just one same line over here, because all of these players, there are very few on the market and their prices are quite well set because they're that rare, so there's very little volatility. So all of these expensive players the same. If you take a look at Ronaldo, should be about the same. If you'll just load up here, my internet is pretty bad again. It gets to the end of the month, it goes over the limit, and then it gets really slow. So as you can see, it's pretty close. All of these are very cheap. I don't know, I think maybe they're trade offers, but as you can see, they're very cheap. Very little room. If you take a look at the player, there is very let's take a look at the young, just for an example. If you take a look at the cheap player, right here it doesn't look like much, but if we go in and zoom it in, if you'll just load up here, you can see. So you can see basically you could get him for around, this is the best deal of the hour, the green line. You could basically get him for, how much is this? 900 maybe. So basically, let's say you could buy him for 700, sell him for 1,200. So definitely there is a little bit room. On all of these least expensive players, there's always some room, but you'll still be making very little profit. So you want to kind of find that sweet spot. And I would say most likely it will be with players that are within 10K to 100K. So let's take a look at somebody here, just randomly. Who can we go here? Let's take a look at Fit Facilities. Let's see if a trade I did yesterday showed up. Just load up here again. Come on. Okay. Let's see here. Yesterday, 2K. Yeah, that was me. So as you can see, there's definitely a lot more space. And if you take a look at one of these days, for example, the 22nd, you can see for the most part here, his green line was in the same sort of level as the blue line, but once in a while there is some good trades. So not the best player to trade, I would say, but still, let's take a look at somebody else, maybe Kaká. So you just have to experiment with some players, you go check them out. I'm teaching you how to find out if a player is good or not. So if I just tell you a player, then you can all go look for him and it's not good. I try to give out my tips so that you can learn for yourself and apply these techniques and do your own thing. So it looks like there could be some room here for profit. So if we zoom it in here, we should get, as you can see, let's take a look at, for instance, at this hour right here. Just for an example, you can see it's usually, for the most part, there is a deal that is below the average, so you could probably like make that deal, buy at the green, sell at the blue. So for this hour here, you could buy, for instance, at 28 and sell at around 33, I don't know, something like that. So definitely some room. So like I talked before, you want to search for players in which this green line over here is significantly below the average over here as well, just for a guideline. But keep in mind that these deals here are the best of that day. So maybe, let's say, if once a day everybody, one guy puts up a Ronaldo for 200 coins, then his line will be at 200. But his actual average price will be way up. But unless you can get that one for 200, he won't be a great player to trade. So that, just keep that in mind. Take a look at the hour thingy just to have a better idea. And just one more player just to finish it off. Let's take a look at Casillas. And I use this website a lot, but I probably don't use it the way most people do, which is just checking the prices. Sometimes I take a look at the prices, but I just use it as a general guideline. You know, if I really want to take a look at the player, I'll go and check the markets. You know, it's like trust the dealer, but cut the cards. And also there's this cool little feature. I'm not sure if a lot of you know. Right here on the bottom, you can see there's this auctions thing. So if you click it, it will show all of the auctions of that player that are currently on the market. So this is good for checking the player price as well. So right now I could check the lowest buy now, and it would be 68. Yeah, I think it's 68. So basically, you can get the idea that you want to get him, I don't know, for less than 62, 61, something like that. So you can take a look here at the deals that are currently on the market. For instance, there's this one for 47. This is very good for 13 minutes. So you can go and search that and add it to your watch list. And there's also some other ones here that are quite cheap. So you can do that as well. So just experiment. There are some really cool, like, sort of hidden features on this website, which I think are pretty cool. You can also use this all trades feature to see all of the trades that have been done. Just start to have an idea of how much the price varies. Yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah, my internet is very slow right now. I'm trying to record this video and I can't really fast forward it because I can't see the preview on Camtasia Studio. So I have to put the video out all in one go. But yeah, you can see this right here will sort of be the average, and there's quite a few deals below, so you could probably make some profits. So now I just want to talk a little bit about trading inform players. Let's just search for last week's informs, and you'll see a sort of pattern that has been going on until now. But this is because there wasn't being any happy hour, and I saw it on Twitter that there will probably be a happy hour this week with this team of the week. So it'll probably change, but right now what happens over here, as you can see, on the first couple of days that the team of the week was out, the prices dropped quite rapidly, and then for the rest they just dropped a lot slower. And this happens because the people that buy packs, they decide to do it on the first couple of days that the informs are out. But since there's no happy hour, they just do it on the first couple of days. But with the introduction of happy hour, I'm expecting it to be sort of like it was in FIFA 11, where, let me draw here, on the first few days before happy hour, it will slowly decrease a little bit. And then there's happy hour, and then it will slowly decrease again. So you definitely want to check, watch out for when happy hour is, just so you know, and sort of adjust the prices that you want to trade some of these players, and watch out. Because, for instance, right now, during the first couple of days, it's quite hard to make profit on the players. You have to be very careful on the prices that you pick them up because they're dropping very fast. So if you don't watch out, maybe if you wait a couple hours before you sell a player, his price will have dropped and the profit is gone. So definitely just watch out for that. So yeah, I think this is it. So just a quick, some quick, no, not so quick, but some general market prices and stuff. So the better you know the prices of the player, you have the idea of how they work and stuff, I think the better you can learn and find the deals for your own. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.